Alright, guys, listen to what this Englishman has to say. You can hear the British accent.
I've got this super hot girl that I'm seeing over in Romania. She's about 19 years old. She's a model. And I've been speaking to her for the past 6 months. I literally met her on the street in Bucharest and just approached her because I've got a big pair of balls on me, and I usually just approach women no matter where they are, right? It just makes no difference to me. Coffee shop, street. Hi, how are you? You look lovely. Just wanted to talk to you. Doesn't even matter what you say. Some men just focus so much on what they need to say rather than how you say it and how you present yourself.
Good point. A lot of you guys think too much when it comes to approaching women in the street, Just go out there, talk to her. It doesn't really matter what you say, okay? The more important is to talk to her. And then, once you're in the conversation, you see, okay, if it clicks or not.
Anyway, so I met this really beautiful girl. She's pretty young. She's 19. It's a bit young for my liking, to be honest.
Yeah, 19 years old sounds very young to me, okay? And she being a model is already a red flag. Tell me in the comment below what you guys think.
But she's super hot. So I've been speaking to her for 6 months, and what I can say is this. Even in the East, these girls are becoming corrupted by the Western culture, the Western media, Western society. And it all spells from places like Miami.
Yeah, I've been saying this for months now, guys, okay? Make no mistake. Doesn't matter where you go, even in the so-called traditional countries, even in Russia, in China and so on, or even in Japan. Big city women tend to be more Americanized, more westernized, okay? If you want to find wife material, go into the countryside. And even there are some girls, some women you should avoid. But yeah, it's everywhere now. You go to Moscow, you will see women, behave in a very westernized way, okay? But let's continue.
California, mainly LA and Miami.
LA, Miami, Dubai, all these places, where I hang out a lot of rich men. These are good places to, for one night stands or short times, should I say. But not to find wife material, because women come there to either work or to find a rich guy to hang out and to pay everything and to have a fancy life, okay? Traditional women, they don't hang out in such places, okay? And if you meet a woman who is watching Dubai stuff, Miami stuff, LA stuff, and see how people live there, they tend to believe this is the lifestyle to have, this is normal, and this is how you should be. So of course then they are spoiled, okay? So if you meet a woman who wants this kind of lifestyle, avoid, okay? Avoid at least to get into a relationship, a long-term relationship with her.
Where every woman wants to be a model. Every woman wants to be seen. Every woman wants to go to the best parties.
Okay, 3 red flags. If she wants to be a model, if she wants to be seen, if she wants to go to parties, 3 red flags, okay? Avoid this kind of women.
Every woman wants a lavish lifestyle in these big cities. It's not the same for all women. Of course, there are women in the small towns that do go to church on a Sunday, that do want to have children, that do want to live on a farm and raise wonderful children, look after their men. That woman sounds a lot more up my street than the women that I meet here in Miami and the big cities, even in London, especially where I hang out, right?
That's true. Religion, in my own experience, plays a huge role. Doesn't matter if she is Christian, Muslim, or Buddhist. If she is religious, she most likely will be a better wife, a better mother, than if she just looking, online to become a model or to be seen to show her boobs and her ass on Instagram. That's for sure.
Be the case that I need to stop hanging around in these sorts of places where there's money and there's status, and you're going to meet certain types of women in that environment. But this girl, I met her on the street, right? I literally met her on the street of Bucharest. And what I've noticed is her Instagram. Pictures of herself all day. Her stories are of her like, ooh, look at me, look at my hair, ooh, look at me, ooh, look, I'm so pretty, oh, look, everyone look at me. And I said to her, what are some of your goals in life? What are you ambitious about? What do you want to achieve? And she said to me, I want to get big on social media. Ah.
Huge red flag, of course. If a woman wants to become famous on social media and show her body to the entire world, basically, it's a woman to avoid. At least for a long-term relationship, okay? For one night, why not? If she's hot, if she's good looking, why not?
Wrong answer.
Of course.
It's so disappointing that these young, beautiful women just want to be models and just want to grow on social media. That's her aspirations. Okay, she's still young, she might change her opinion.
She might change her opinion, but she's spoiled already, okay? So, no matter what you do, she won't really change, I think.
But people don't change, right? People rarely change. Your essence is your essence. She is who she is now. She wants to be big on social media. She wants to be a model. She'll continue to do so. Now, what's she going to offer me? And I've talked about this in many of my videos, right? What's a woman going to offer me? I'm a man of value, a man of means. I have everything I need to look after a woman and to raise a beautiful family. But what's this woman going to offer me?
Her body and her pretty face. That's all. If she is a model and hanging around, you know, in such places as Miami, LA, Dubai, and so on.
Basically nothing. Just a pretty face standing around. Now, when I invited her to a party, because me and my friends have a table in Bucharest on New Year's Eve, she was like, oh, that sounds great. Yeah, I love that idea. Obviously, because she's clout chasing. She wants to chase the clout. She saw my Instagram and saw I've got a big Instagram. She saw my lifestyle. She saw where I go. And she's like, oh, let me just tag along with this guy. You know, he'll show me the good life. He'll pay for shit. He might even get me a modeling contract somewhere.
Of course, as a model, she is in business. And you are a part of the business. Okay? You are an opportunity for her. Can't blame her for that. She's in business. Business is business, they say.
Such a shame these days how even such young, beautiful, supposedly innocent girls in the Eastern world are being corrupted by Western society.
I wouldn't say she is corrupted by Western society. She's corrupted by easy money. She's corrupted by social media. And yeah, she knows she can make easy money and even make millions. You know, some women online, they make millions online taking pictures of their butthole. Huh? It's that easy. So why work? Why get a job? Why studio if you can make a lot of money online just showing your body? Have a OnlyFans, have a showing pictures of your pussy, your butthole. Why not? That's how they think, at least.
Where did Instagram come from? Where did all this aesthetic stuff come from? Fake tits, fake hair, fake everything you want. Everything's completely fake. You go to Romania now, there's more aesthetic clinic.
Well, in my opinion, TikTok isn't better, if not worse. But anyway.
Then kebab shops. Because everyone wants to change their look and change their face.
It's the same in Russia, especially in Moscow. They want to know the Russian lips, big boobs. In China, it's the same. You know, they get longer legs. They get big boobs. They get these, fancy lips. It's everywhere now. Doesn't matter where you go, even in the East. That's why I've been saying, be careful with big city women, even in the East, even in Russia, even in Asia, in such, so-called traditional countries still.
Society we live in, and that's even Romania. Even summer I thought would be very wholesome. Well, perhaps I need to go to the village or to the smaller towns, because even the girls in the big city are being corrupted in Romania. And this particular young, beautiful model, I don't give names and I don't show faces because I hide people's identities. That would be very unfair for me to do so. Even this young, beautiful model, who's probably from a small town but has moved to the big city, is completely corrupted by the Western media and by the Western way of life.
Corrupted by social media, for sure, yes. That's why, yeah, it's a good idea to go to the countryside and look for wife material in the rural places. Bad idea.
So, as high value men who are looking for women that offer you value, you actually need to go to even smaller towns. I mean, I'm going to have to go to church towns where people are still believers in Christ.
Yeah.
And who maintain their religion. Because those sorts of people don't have their head in the clouds. They're not on social media all day. They're not trying to be models. They're not trying to go parties and take drugs. Now, this 19-year-old model, when do you think she's going to start taking drugs and start getting...
Yeah. Religion, as I was saying before, plays a big role, okay? Doesn't matter if she's Christian, Muslim, or Buddhist. The more religious she is, the most likely she will be a good wife and a good mother, okay? And stable. She'll have a stable character. But from my own experience, it's like that, okay?
Involved in that madness. The answer is pretty soon. Pretty soon she'll be a cokehead, sniffing a bunch of bloody drugs around these dudes who are taking her out because she's a pretty face. This is what happens to young, beautiful women, even in the East. They are becoming corrupted, and it's very sad to see.
Yeah, sure. You will find drugs everywhere, even in the so-called East or traditional countries. There are still drugs, especially among rich people, among, famous people. Anyway, tell me in the comment below what you guys think about this video. If this was interesting, smash that like button and share this video. Don't forget to subscribe. And yeah, let's do this again. I will be commenting another video very soon. Check the links below in the description. And have a good one, guys.